So what we are going to be learning today is about exponential and log forms. So there are two ways to write it. We can write it with logs or we can write it with exponential, our log equations. So I'm going to teach you a way to actually rewrite them. So we're going to go from log to exponential and exponential back to logs. So let's take a look at number 1. If I wanted to write this log 2 base 2 to the 8th is equal to 3, what I'm going to want to do is do a little trick. So I have to think very carefully and say, okay, 2 to the 3rd power is equal to 8. And is that true? 2 to the 3rd power is 8. So that's how we're going to actually do these. We're going to rewrite to exponentials. So let's take a look at number 3 actually. So 2 to the 0 power, as we know, anything to the 0 power is 1. And we can even do this with little fractions and stuff like that. So if we take a look here, 2 to the 1/4, so 16 to the 1/4, excuse me, is equal to 2. So let's take a look at something different over here. So 2 to the -2 is equal to 4. So of course 2 to the -2, and we know when we have a negative, we have to send it to the denominator. So we would actually have 1/4, just like that. 3 to the 4th power is 81, and again one more time, 8 to the 1/3. So 8 to the 1/3 is actually saying, hey, this is the cube root of 8, which is actually 2. So all we have to do is do a little wheel to find out how to write it from log to exponential form. And we could do the same thing backwards. So we could go from from exponential to log, and we're going to do the same idea. 2, 16, and 4. We're going to write log. First number we talked about was 2, so that's our little base. 16 is equal to 4. 2, 16, 4. And if we were to check this, we would get 4, because 2 to the 4th power is 16, 2 to the 4th power is 16. And we continue on. Log, so first number we talk about is 2. Half, that was the next number, is equal to -1. Same thing on this side. Log, first number we talk about is 32. 2 is equal to 1/5. Again here, log 8, base 8, 64 is equal to 2. All we are doing is rewriting. Let's take a look again at these. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So if we were to compare it to number 3, we would have it to look like log base 5, 1 is equal to 0. Sorry if you didn't see that. And last one, this is a pretty simple one. Log space 6, 6 is equal to 1. 6 to the first power is 6. Anything to its first power is going to be that number again. So again, this is just rewriting it. Now what we are going to do, if we flip the page over, is try to solve for them without using a calculator. So just like what we were doing in the front page, rewriting a log to exponential, we could do the same thing, but write an x where we're actually going to have the problem. So 5 to this x power is equal to 25. So we rewrite it 5 to the x power is equal to 25. Well, what is that? 5 to what power is 25? 2. What about this next one? 4 to what power is 64? 4 to what power of x is 64? 4 times 4 is 16, times another 4 is 64, so this would be 3. Let's move on to number 16. This one's a lot easier to see. So if we were to do this, I gave you some time. 10 to the what power is 10 to the third? This one's pretty easy. It gives it to you. 3. Just like what we had in our previous chapter of when you're solving for x, what is going to be this? You can do the same thing for these. I could say 5x, and I want to make this into a base of 5. 5 to the second. I can do that with this one. 4. This one's a base of 3, so I'm just going to look at my exponents. Let's just finish this off. So 3 to what power is equal to 1/3? 3 to what power? What we have to do is flip this, right? We want it to have a non-fraction. So when we do that, we have a negative up here. Again, 9 to what power is equal to 3? How am I going to get 3? How can I do this into a 3? Well, I can make this one into a fraction where I can square root this, right? The square root of this is 3. But how do I write square root in an exponential form? Same thing as saying square root is having a half exponent, right? So I would write 3 to the half is equal to 3. So this is what my x was. All right, we could finish off there. So you guys are now able to do the assignment for today.